Scott, can you give us examples of jobs being created in the state and companies that have already moved or have said they're going to be moving to Florida?
You know, what's great is we're creating an environment that people want to start their companies here, expand their companies here, or move their companies here. So back in my old hometown, Naples, Arthrex is adding 150 jobs this year. They announced last night that they're breaking ground on another 160,000 square foot facility up in Fort Myers, which will allow them to add 150 jobs year after year going forward. You've got up here in Tallahassee, you've got Bing Energy that decided to move from California here because they know we're going to phase out the business tax. You've got Chromalloy down in Tampa. They added a plant that added 400 jobs, and they did it, while I was down there a month ago, they did a groundbreaking on another addition to that, so they have more employees. So you've got company, but you can see it around the state as I travel the state, which I do almost every day. You can see people they see a future now. They see taxes are going to come down. They know that you have a governor that's going to look at regulations. If it doesn't make sense, it's going to get rid of them. So things are exciting. So
is it on track? I mean, is it on track as far as the jobs increase of what your plan of 700,000 jobs over 7 years? Do you feel it's on track?
We're going to get there. You know, the biggest issue we're dealing with is a federal government that is not focused on the fact that we have the highest corporate tax in the world, that we have these trillion-dollar deficits which we can't afford, and has more regulation than skilling jobs. That's our biggest problem. But in our state, we're going to make this the state, and we're making this the state of all 49 other states, that this is a place where you want to be in business.
Now lastly, I want to talk to you about the RPOF. How do you think Chairman Bentner is doing? He's driving around the state. He's not as opposed to the old Chairman Greer flying around in a Learjet. Can you comment on that?
I think Chairman Bentner is going to do a great job. He's clearly focused on the party. He's focused on, making sure the Republicans have registered voters, making sure that we have the right local party infrastructure. He's a very hard worker.